Next up, we've got the game between Fulham and Everton at Craven Cottage. Have we got enough form, Steve, on these two teams to take a view? You said no before I finish, because this is one of those games you look at.
Can't wait to get out of it.
What on earth would you do with this?
Can't wait to get out of it. No, not for me.
No. Wouldn't have a bet on it?
We're going on the draw. No, not for me. We're going on the draw because we simply, that's the safest bet. That's us.
There's just no form really.
There's nothing, and we don't know how Everton have, what the players are like that Everton have brought out. That Lescott, psychologically, what sort of state they're in. Fulham haven't started particularly well. This looks like this is. I don't know whether either of these sides are going to replicate what they did last year. So
no, was it me or were they very, very poor against Aston Villa? They didn't really.
I didn't really see a point in that game where I felt that they could either get back in it or win it.
No, at all.
No Andy Johnson as well. One or two players, big players for them. Got no real thrust up front, have they, without Johnson? I know Dempsey tries to do a job. Zamora looks lost without Johnson. So no real cutting edge without him. And when you're playing in games of football, and you don't, you're not quite sure you can score, then the damage is already done in a way before you start.
Absolutely. Everton really faring no better in terms of performance. They needed an injury time Leighton Baines penalty to beat Wigan 2-1 the other week at home. Not a good result. Well, if there's no form to go on, then the best thing to do is to look at the stats. And the stats say that Fulham have got a fantastic record at home to Everton. They've won 7 out of 8 head-to-head clashes at Craven Cottage in the Premier League. A fantastic record. Not persuaded us to back Fulham at a price of 17 to 10. We're going on the draw instead at 9 to 4. But the second bet is an equally strong trend. It's on under goals. 7 of those 8 head-to-head meetings between the sides have had under 2.5 goals. So we recommend under 2.25 goals at a price of 9 to 10. But Steve, if you were to pick out one game this weekend, which you would probably leave alone, this would probably be it, wouldn't it?
It's a tough game, of course, certainly on the straights. But I think we found a little way in there on the under 2.25 goals. I don't see this being, an open, enthralling account. This will be a tough game. I'm going to go to this one as well. So I'm expecting 2 pretty dour games this weekend.
It could be tough, and I think of those 2 bets, I agree with Steve. I think the under goals looks the stronger selection. You're watching the Bet Republic Premier League preview show with me, James Eastham, and Steve Claridge. And after you finish watching the show, why not head over and check out everything else that Bet Republic has got to offer. You can set up your own profile, and you can read all the latest football betting blogs. And if you then want to place a few bets with us, you can simply click on the link that you'll find to the Bet UK site.